My name is David Pina. I'm 32 years old, and I'm from the city of Montebello. It's right next door to East LA. I've been out of prison now, I want to say about 9.5 months. I just finished doing 9 years, so I'm just trying to stay on the right track now. Yeah, that's me. Damn. Shit. I look younger. I look crazy. I look way younger. Man, it's a big difference, man. That's, man, that's crazy. I look like my brother. Dang. That's crazy. That looks real crazy. Those came out cool, man. I think my mom would have liked to see me like that. Passed away in 2007 while I was in prison. Just looks weird. I'm not used to seeing myself like that. Looks kind of funny. I don't know. It's like two different people. Like here, I look like a gang member, and here I look like just a normal person. I look like my dad a lot. The pictures, without all that stuff on my body and my face, you can kind of really tell like more of my dad's features. I think I look older though. Kind of. In this one I look younger, but in this one I kind of look older. I look like my brother. I don't know. I think I'm just used to seeing this. That this shocks me. My family's gonna trip out when I show them these. To me, the tattoos, man, a lot of it's a lot of bullshit, a lot of prison stuff. Mainly the ones on my face are prison things or are my gang related tattoos. But a lot of like the ones on my body, a lot of them are like prison things, and they mean certain things from prison. When I went to prison, I wasn't this. I didn't look like this fresh, but I didn't have nothing really much. And then I came out and I had everything done. I think I like it better without the tattoos.
Tell me how you felt walking in the street just now.
Oh, to tell you the truth, I don't feel comfortable. I don't feel safe because it's not my neighborhood. This is someone else's neighborhood, not other gangs. So I feel like I gotta keep my guard up because you never know what could happen. At any moment, someone could come up and ask me where I'm from, and from there, I know what the results are gonna be. It's just like the same thing if they're in my neighborhood, someone that's not supposed to be there. The same thing will happen to them that will happen to me in someone else's neighborhood. It's not that I'm going out looking for trouble, but even if I were to get hit up out here, even if I tell them I'm trying to change my life, my body, my head, my face is telling them different, still telling them, oh, he's still active. But yeah, I didn't feel comfortable at all. That's why I asked you, like, where's it at? Where are we going? Because I wanted to see the pictures and all that, but not at the expense of me having to go through something for them. Yeah, I don't feel too comfortable. When we're in the car, it's a different thing, going back and forth. But as far as walking, no, I don't. The only place I feel comfortable is in my own neighborhood. And at that, I don't because of the cops. So it's either you're going to get someone's going to bang on you, or you're going to go to prison, Yeah, it is. I mean, that's just how it is right now. Till I can try to get some of them taken off. When I was a kid, I got in at 11 years old, and then like 2 months after I got into my neighborhood, I went to juvenile hall, and then from 11 years old to 18, I was locked up straight. I did all those years straight. Then I got out at 18. I lasted out here 4 years, and then I got busted and went back to prison for 9 years. And now I'm out. I've been out 9.5 months now. So I pretty much did most of my time in there that I have been out here. So I'm used to being in there. I don't want to be in there, but I mean, I know how it is too. So it kind of comes natural to me. My homeboys, my neighborhood, my mom, everyone's from my neighborhood. My brothers that rest in peace. One of them, he passed away in 2001. He was murdered. And then the other one, about 4 weeks ago, he died of a heroin overdose. But I don't really like talking about those things. Pretty much everyone's from my neighborhood. It's not really that I looked up to anybody. It's just I wanted to be a part of that lifestyle. My father's never really been in my life. He's just been in and out. He's never really been too much there. My mom, she took it hard. She took it real hard. But even though she tried to help me and try to lead me the other direction, I always tended to want to run towards it. It's like when you tell someone not to do something, they're going to do it. And they're going to want to do it even more, you know? So when I got out this time, I have 3 kids and I'm a 2-striker. I'm 32 years old and I have 2 strikes. And if I go back to prison again, I know I'm probably going to end up doing the rest of my life in there. So I really don't want to take that risk anymore. I've done enough time. So the turning point for me was just to try and change however I can. I mean, I'm not going to lie, I'm not perfect, you know, and I still might do certain things, but I'm not in the neighborhood with my homeboys gang banging and anything like that. I stay away from those kind of things. You just get tired of certain things. I'm trying to change. Trying to change and adapt to life out here. For me, that's been the hardest. Because I get frustrated sometimes. But I'm just trying to stick in there and not give up. So that just keeps pushing me to even want to do better even more. To keep on trying and keep on going to work and all that stuff. Because I see I've come a long way since I've been out. So it's kind of too late to turn back now, you know? I don't really want to turn back. I went down there and I talked to Father G and he helped me out, gave me a job right away, gave me classes and stuff like that. I'm too much of a high risk to be out in the streets without a job. Because if I don't have a job, I'm going to go to my neighborhood and I'm going to sell dope. I'm going to do whatever it takes to get that money. I've never had a drug problem. So as far as me going to the streets and doing drugs or drinking, that's not my kind of party. But if I don't have a job, then just like I told Father G from the beginning, if you can't help me with a job, this is my last resort. I'm going to have to do what I have to do. And if that means having a risk going back to prison, then I'm going to take that risk. And he helped me.
How did that feel?
It felt good. Because no one else has ever helped me before like that. I would like to be like a mentor to help younger kids, like youth at risk, talking to them, maybe like a counselor or something. I would like to do that, tell them the truth, that lifestyle is not all that it looks like. It's not that glamorous at the end of the road, you know? Because sometimes they'll be able to really grasp the truth from a person that's lived that life opposed to someone that just wrote a book that doesn't know nothing about it. It's not worth it. to think about their lives before they make mistakes that they're not willing to live with. Because it's easy to sit out here and gangbang or to kill somebody, but it's not easy to do time or to get taken away from everything you ever loved. You know, it takes a strong man to be put in a hole and still come out of it with his head high. But not too many are able to do that. That's why they get weak. Just to think about the choices that they make, pretty much.
You ever thought of trying to influence your family into homeboy? Is that possible?
Not yet. I'm not ready. I'm not ready to tell somebody about that life because I'm not fully there yet, you know? When I get to that point, then I'm able to preach from the heart, but right now I feel like my shoes are halfway on. So I don't want to be telling someone something and then me turning around and doing something else, you know? I'm just trying to take it slow right now. I don't know, just don't judge a book by its cover because not everyone is the way they look, you know? And when you show them the other picture, it just shows you like, I'm normal just like everyone else. Just a little bit more colorful.